We have a very good-looking team this year. All the pilots are extremely handsome. Although I don't think you can see that from where you're standing. Man in the UK known as Ray Hanna. He was the first ever team leader of the Red. Ladies and gentlemen, my position as Red 10 is the ground safety officer for the team. But I'm also the commentator, and it's my job to keep you looking in the right direction so you don't miss anything of this fantastic display. The weather's looking good for a full show today, so keep your cameras at the ready, and we will keep you looking in the right direction for those perfect shots.
Coming. Right. Now. Holding bank. Now.
The team now flying in 9-arrow formation. Before they change to a wedge formation for the initial run into the show. We call it amateur is because two of the aircraft, Reds 6 and 7, are not sitting in their normal positions. The team this year led at the front by Wing Commander Jace Hawker. Jace is in his third year as team leader. He formerly flew the Tornado GR1 and GR4, but he was also an instructor on the Tucano at RAF Linton-on-Ouse in England.
Right. Now.
Jace is a former synchro leader with the team. And in his free time, he's also a keen windsurfer and kite surfer.
Now.
He can also play a little bit of piano, but as far as we can tell, he only knows how to play Angels by Robbie Williams. Jace is calling the team into Phoenix formation. It's our widest formation, some 100 meters between the two outside aircraft there. So when Jace rolls his aircraft left and right, the guys on the outside not only have to roll, but they have to pitch and make some pretty big power changes too to stay in formation. As Jace calls for red, white and blue colours to come on, ladies and gentlemen, the Phoenix Band.
Let's go. Let me have some minutes. The first thing, right. Now. Holding bank. Now, tight.
We hear Jace call the team into Big Vixen. Sitting just to the right of the leader is Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Zane Sennett, one of the 3 first-year pilots we have on the team this year. And Zane is the second best-looking man on the team after me. I'm only joking. Zane was brought up in Kent, where he went on to join the Royal Air Force and become a Harrier GR7 pilot. Like all Harrier pilots, Zane's been to Afghanistan many times, where his job is to support coalition troops on the ground. They have a very important role. And as the boys fly the Big Vixen roll, the aircraft are just 6 to 8 feet apart there, approximately 2.5 meters. And as they pull up on the left-hand side, just to the left of the leader is Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Dave Montenegro, known as Monty. Monty was born in Bogota, Colombia, and came to the UK when he was 1 year old. He joined the Royal Air Force and went on to fly the Tornado F3.
Coming. Left.
knee surgery. Monty's also been a flying instructor on the Hawk, and he's in his first year with the team. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the Red Arrow's famous Diamond 9 formation, pulling 4G, tightening around this turn as they descend to 300 feet for the Diamond Chicane. That's Jace calling the team into Concorde formation, one of my favorites. This is named after the Anglo-French supersonic airliner that everybody loves so much. As the team's photo chase pilot, I'm lucky to fly around the formation as they maneuver in Concorde. And at times I can almost feel like I'm flying next to the real aircraft. So, ladies and gentlemen, even if we can't see the real Concorde fly anymore, well, we at the Red Arrows can still do one for you. As the smoke comes on, this is the Concorde Bend. All the pilots take their reference from the lead aircraft alone. That means they only see the other aircraft around them out of the corner of their eye. As you can imagine, this requires a lot of trust between the pilots, which is why as they come in from the right-hand side now, on a bumpy day like today, some of the aircraft towards the back of the formation only get fleeting glimpses of the leader, which makes it all the more difficult. Flown between 2 and 3G, just 2.5 meters apart, climbing up to 2,500 feet. This is the Apollo roll. Sitting on the far right-hand side of the formation, the lowest man now as we look at them is Red 4, Flight Lieutenant Dave Davis, known as Horse, which I think in Dutch is Bart. I'm not going to tell you why he's called that. Horse joined the Royal Air Force after a degree in Science and Technology and went on to fly the Tornado F3. Last year he was the solo Hawk aerobatic display pilot and is in his first year on the team this year. Now as they turn in towards us, watch as Reds 4 and 5 get ready to roll back to form Typhoon formation. And we just saw the Royal Air Force's newest generation fighter aircraft, the Typhoon, depart before the show. So as they form Typhoon in this 4G pull-up to quarter clover. The aircraft there getting to almost 1.6 kilometers above us. The speed back to about 200 kilometers an hour, which might seem quite quick, but for a jet it's pretty slow. In fact, it's not much more than our takeoff and landing speed. As the speed increases, so does the G, and the pilots are holding 4G as they come left at the bottom of this
Now, let me go something. Reversing, right. Now. Holding, bank. Now, right. Chevron.
You can probably hear that Jace is emphasizing certain syllables of his commands to the pilots. Well, in big formations, it's important that he does this so that all the pilots can anticipate their control inputs to maintain that perfect formation. If they didn't do it, the formation would look floppy. So we'll see how this works in the chevron roll. And on the word roll there, all the pilots put in the correct control input, completely trusting the leader that he is actually going to roll. And that's how they maintain the perfect formation. On the far left-hand side of the formation at the front is the Red 5, Flight Lieutenant Simon Ray, known as Kermit. This was no problem for Kermit because he speaks both Australian and Kiwi perfectly. However, teaching him English has been much more difficult. The team are in Swan now as they run in towards us for the Swan Loop. This is a difficult formation to fly because it's so wide and so long. So as they pull up here at 4G, Jace calls them into Fred. The team have formed Fred formation over the top there. Fred is a boy's name, but it's also short for Feathered Arrow, which is what we call this formation. It's also much easier for me to say Fred than it is Feathered Arrow. Ladies and gentlemen, as we finish the first half of the show, you've seen all the graceful 9-ship formations. What we're going to do now is split the formation into a 5 and a 4. Our front 5 will be known as Enid, that's Reds 1 to 5. And Enid is named after a famous British author called Enid Blyton. The back 4 are known as Jippo, Reds 6 to 9. Ready with the cameras. Seeming to get amazingly close there. So remaining with us now is Red 6 on the right-hand side, the synchro leader, squadron leader Ben Murphy, known as Baz. And on the left-hand side is Red 7. As I said, Lingy is the noisiest on the radio. That was him there acknowledging synchro lead's commands. On the right-hand side then, Ben Murphy, a former Harrier pilot, is running in now down to 100 feet. The closure here is 1,300 kilometers an hour. The aircraft is going to pass just 30 meters apart. This maneuver we call a carousel. Ben on the left-hand side has a degree in geography, not much use for a pilot. He's in his 3rd year on the team and is also a Harrier pilot and has been to Afghanistan many times. Ben is the proud father of an 8-month-old daughter who seems to keep him awake every time he's at home. Enid with 8 and 9 join us as they pull up at 4G into the vertical brake.
Coming. Right. Down.
A nice camera opportunity about to arrive, so get cameras at the ready. Ladies and gentlemen, even though the pilots have all split, they're still formating on each other to make sure that's a perfectly balanced split all the way down. And back out on the right and the left-hand side, the synchro pair rejoin us for another amazingly close pass. First, we'll see some... On the right-hand side is Red 7, Flight Lieutenant Michael Ling. I do apologise, he's on the left-hand side. Lingy used to see the Red Arrows as a small boy at the Biggin Hill Airshow in Britain, which is a very famous airshow there, and that's what inspired him to join the team. So after school he joined the Royal Air Force, went on to be a Tornado F3 pilot. He's also been a flying instructor on the Tucano, teaching the Royal Air Force's new generations of pilots, and he's in his 2nd year on the team. Now we can see Reds 8 and 9 have joined for this, the amazing Jippo pass. All the 4 aircraft are running in at 100 feet with 1,300 kilometers an hour closure as they get ready to pass. The Jippo pass is a combination of 4-point rolls and opposing barrel rolls. There's little room for error on these passes, but lots of room for adrenaline. Red 6 and 7 remaining with us here as they run in for the Cyclone. Here they must time their turn towards each other to pass at just 30 meters in front of us. Nicely done, boys. Red 6 and 7 slingshot and out to the right half is Enid as they step down to fly the Keith formation. Red 9 is Flight Lieutenant Andrew Keith, the second of the two New Zealand pilots on the team, as he flies below Enid and pulls up smoking red.
Coming. Right. Now. Loading. Bank. Now. Right. Bang. Officer.
Red 9 is there. New Zealand Air Force went on to fly the Skyhawk just like Kermit and joined the Royal Air Force in 2002. Now, being a Kiwi, he has some slightly strange eating habits, and the other day I watched him eat a burger with beetroot, pineapple and egg on it. Very nice, Boomer. On the left-hand side, Enid climb away for us now in a steep climb. This manoeuvre we originally call the steep climb.